guys, Tony the Technician's channel, and today we're moving into a subscriber mail call. Basically, John Gibson, he was the one that won my previous gift giveaway of the Craftsman 3-piece striking pry bar set, which was made in the USA. Well, he won that, so congratulations. And in return, he kind of sent me a product back. I don't know if I'll necessarily be doing a real in-depth review today, but I am going to do an unboxing and we'll kind of look over it and see what we think. He also bought this item. I don't think he's had the chance to use his yet either, so I might do a separate video later on down the road of actually testing it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video of the Matco tool haul, and I hope you guys stick around. Tomorrow I will be either doing a live video or the Snap-on tool haul. So please stick around for that. But John, thank you so much. You're a great subscriber. I love the support that you show. Also, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, go check him out. It's just John Gibson, and he's got some really good content. So let's get this thing unboxed and take a better look at it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys. Alrighty, YouTubers. So this is what John Gibson sent me. Yes, John, it did come in good condition. The box is not destroyed. If you guys don't know, when I sent the striking pry bar set to John, the package ended up getting demolished in the mail. Luckily, he was very understanding of it. I think he actually said he used to work for the Postal Service. So thank you for being so understanding. And I think he did say that one of the pry bars was actually missing. So I'm really sorry about that. But once again, thank you for being understanding. And your package came in good condition. Now let's get it open and check out what's inside. So this is what John sent me, and I believe he said he found this at Tractor Supply Company, if I remember correctly. And it's originally $15, but it was on sale for $4.50, so that's quite a deal. And it's a 5-in-1 tin snip set. So you get the actual, handles and mechanism. Then you get 3 different heads, the straight, the left, and the right. And then you also get a mini bolt cutter and a mini cable cutter. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen tin snips as a interchangeable head. So granted, these are really cheap, but you never know. Sometimes you come across those really cheap items that actually tend to work really well. And then sometimes not so much. But we're at least going to take a better look at this and see what we think of, the first look. The part number is 1218508. Not really any information or anything like that, just tells you what's included. And now we're going to cut this open and we're going to take a look at what's inside. Okay, so after I got done demolishing this package, we finally got into it. So here it is. The handles are plastic. It kind of feels like there's a rubber coating on them. As you guys can tell, it's red and black handles. Looks to be like a locking mechanism here. You got a little locking mechanism right here on the inside of the handle, which is pretty cool. They are spring loaded. That's pretty nice. Locks pretty easily. Unlocks really easily. It's kind of nice. They are plastic, so hopefully this little lip holds up, if you guys can see that. And then to change out the heads, I believe it's just these 2 little bolts that run through right here. I think you just pop those up. Oh, they're not even bolts, they're just kind of pins that lock it in place. Make sure they're out all the way, yeah. And then you can interchange the heads. So that's actually really easy to interchange the heads. You just kind of pull these push pins up, make sure they're out all the way, and easily exchangeable. That's really nice. This is metal underneath the handles, obviously. It's a little bit thinner, but it still seems really sturdy. I do have a screw that runs through here with a lock nut on the back. And the actual tin snips themselves seem to be really heavy duty. They're pretty oily straight out of the package. Once again, you just have this bolt that runs through with a locking nut on the back. When I look at tin snips, I'm not really looking for something that's, real tiny or anything like that, because I'm not usually trying to get into tight spaces with them. They do seem actually pretty sharp. They're well lubricated, like I stated. And you get all three, straight, left, and right. And then you also have these mini bolt cutters. They don't seem to be as thick. Yeah, they're the same thickness as the tin snips. We will see how these hold up as well. I'm gonna see if I can find something around in my garage to see if we can cut some stuff. So it might be a little bit harder to get into position. I guess it helps if you look at the back, you can see through the holes to see where those little pins are. But overall, a really cool concept. I really hope these work. You know, I really hope they hold up, especially for the price. I really don't think anybody should pass it up. I mean, I'll definitely put these to the test and see if they're worth it. But overall, it looks like a really good product, especially for $5. I mean, you can't really beat that. But now I'm gonna see if I can find anything laying around in my garage that we can cut up a little bit. But I did manage to find a couple small things. It's not gonna be the best test, but I think, you know, it'll be a couple good examples. We'll just grab a couple bolts here, some smaller bolts, just to see how these bolt cutters do. So let's go ahead and throw these bolt cutter heads on here. It'll be easier. You just look on the back, make sure the holes are lined up. It goes in really easily. Unlock it. I like that locking mechanism and the spring-loaded action. I'm sure if you didn't like it, you could pop that spring out. But I think that's pretty cool. But let's start off with this like roofing nail. Pretty good diameter, I would say. But let's see how it cuts. So it actually cuts pretty easily. Let's try it on this. This is a little bit smaller bolt, but we're gonna try it anyways. Yeah, it cuts like butter. That actually works really well. The true test will be time. You know, to see how long these tin snips and the cutters actually hold their edge. But as of right now, they're actually doing a really good job, and for $5, who can beat it? That's a pretty cool design. I like it. But let's get these bolt cutters off of here, and I'm gonna take the old fart cannon from the Camaro that the previous owner had put on there, and we're gonna try snipping it a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and just use the straight ones. Pop them in here. Really easy to use, guys. I really like that. So now I'm gonna get that up here and we're gonna see if it'll cut through it. Alright, so this is the old fart cannon that somebody stuck on my Camaro. I don't know who does that, but this was on there. And I promise you I'm not reusing this, so we're gonna go ahead and try and chop it up a little bit. But one thing I did forget to mention, they do kind of have these tangs, or whatever you want to call them, on the handles of the snips. Kind of makes it pretty comfortable in the hand. So obviously you won't always be able to hold them, you know, this hand grip style, because you're going to need a little bit more leverage, but you can grab all the way back here as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to get on here and see if we can snip this. What do you know, it's actually cutting pretty easily. I am using both hands, but it's still working really well. So I think it's a great product, especially even if you don't get it on sale for $5, you still get it for the original $15. I think that's a good product. I don't really think it has a brand name. I think it's literally just the Tractor Supply Company brand that they sell. So overall, what do I think of this? I think it's a pretty damn good product, and thank you, John, for sending me this. I was talking to him previously about how I've always find myself looking at tin snips because I've needed them a few times in the past, but I never actually purchased them, and then when I need them, I don't have them. And he had just bought this set. He hadn't tried it out yet, but he thought it was a pretty cool concept and sent me one as well. So John, if you haven't tried yours out, I think it's a pretty good product. Please let me know what you think of it. I'll probably do a video later on once I get some better material to cut through. I'll use all three of the tin snips, and then we'll check out these cable cutters as well. But overall, first use, just real quick opening, I think it's a pretty good product for that $5. Alrighty, YouTubers, so that's my quick little unboxing and real quick review of that 5-in-1 tin snip set that John Gibson sent me. Like I stated, John, if you haven't tried yours out, I think you'll enjoy it. If you have, please let me know what you've used it on and if it's worked well for you. But really, guys, I think it's a great product for that $5 to $15. Especially, I like how it's a 5-in-1. As long as you don't lose the adapters for it, it'll save you some room in your box. But like I was saying, it does work well, but the true test will be time. How well or how long will those tin snips last? How long will they hold their sharpness? That'll be the true test. So maybe later on down the road, here in a few months, I'll do an updated review on it and let you guys know if it's really holding up or not. But like I've said a few times already, it's a pretty good product for that $5 to $15. And thank you so much, John, for sending that to me. I'll definitely put them to use. I've got a few things that I need to do that involve tin snips. So thank you once again, and thank you guys all for watching. Please stay tuned for tomorrow's either live episode or Snap-on tool haul. Thank you guys so much, and if you enjoyed, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys.